So here, if we consider fluorine, and before going to fluorine, the common oxidation state of this family is going to be -1. So common oxidation state of this family will be going to be -1. So all the halogens here, they are going to exhibit -1 oxidation state. But when it comes to chlorine, bromine, and iodine, they are going to exhibit +1, +3, +5, and +7 oxidation state also. -1 will be common with that, except fluorine. Fluorine a bit though. The rest of the elements, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. And as acetone we are not taking. So chlorine, bromine, iodine no +1, +3, ಮತ್ತು +5 and +7 oxidation state na exhibit ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So to understand how they are going to exhibit this oxidation state of +1, +3, +5, +7 anadike, so we have to again understand that using orbital diagram here. So first we are going to take halogen, and we know the electronic configuration of halogen is going to be NH2 Np5. Okay, so here halogen atoms in the ground state other than fluorine, remember that's very important. Halogen atoms in the ground state other than fluorine. So ground state they will be having this configuration, right? NH2 Np5. So NH2 ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, Np5 ಇದೆ. halogen ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ vacant d orbital ಇರುತ್ತೆ, other than fluorine. Sorry, other than fluorine, all other halogens will be having vacant d orbital. So here one in the normal state, one unpaired electrons is present, which is accounting for the -1 or +1 oxidation state. So you can see that. So one unpaired is that, so that it can show -1 or +1 oxidation state. Similarly, first excitation state goes there. First excitation state ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So illiddanತಹ paired electron breaks down and it will jump to vacant d orbital. So ಒಂದು np ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಒಂದು electron ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, vacant d orbital ಗೆ jump ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So totally we'll get 3 unpaired electrons. So the oxidation state will be +3. Similarly, in the case of second excitation, this one. So this jumps to vacant d orbital. So 5 unpaired electrons ಗಳು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. So it will account for +5 oxidation state. And similarly, in the third excited state, so actually ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, it will be not here. Okay, so totally, so ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ NS ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸೈಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This electron will excite to this. So totally will be having 7 unpaired electrons. So it will have +7 oxidation state. Okay, so based on this, we can see that those halogens which have vacant d orbitals, so allige excite agdaga electrons from its ground state, they will have a different oxidation state. So on that basis, you can see the different oxidation states there. Okay, so except fluorine, berella elements of this family are going to exhibit +3, +5, sorry, +1, +3, +5, and +7 oxidation states. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ this higher oxidation states of halogen ಏನಿದೆ, +1 ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, +3, +5, +7. So these are these kind of higher oxidation state of chlorine or bromine or iodine is possible only when there is a combination of with a small and highly electronegative, that is fluorine. Andre ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಗಳು ಯಾವಾಗ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ only when these halogens like chlorine or bromine or iodine when they combine with highly electronegative element, that is fluorine. So fluorine jothe combine ಆದಾಗನೇ they can show +1 +3 +5 or +7 oxidation state. Other than fluorine ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. Okay, so fluorine ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ atom. So it can combine with fluorine or with the oxygen atom to exhibit these higher oxidation states. Okay, so illa andre bere elements ಗಳ ಜೊತೆ combine ಆಗಿ the formation of halogen compounds with this higher oxidation state is not possible. So hagagi they will form higher oxidation state only with +7 and only with fluorine and oxygen. And since fluorine atom does not have d orbital, so its valence electron, its valence shell, therefore it cannot expand its octet, being the most electronegative. So adike idu most electronegative agirade, it cannot expand its octet, so it will have only -1 oxidation state. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is about oxidation states of this halogen family. So oxidation state here when they are exhibiting -1 oxidation state. So -1 oxidation state iddaga they'll be having -1 or +1 iddaga they'll be having tetrahedral geometry. Tetrahedral geometry hybridization will be sp3. Okay. Similarly, if they have +3 oxidation state bandaga, so +3 oxidation state ali they'll have sp3d hybridization ಮತ್ತೆ trigonal bipyramidal. So they'll have trigonal bipyramidal. Similarly, if +5 oxidation state bandre, so +5 ali it will form sp3d2. sp3d2 ge octahedral OH, octahedral. So +7 bandre it will form sp3d3, which is right here pentagonal bipyramidal. So they'll form pentagonal bipyramid. Okay. So based on their hybridization, they'll having different geometries here. Okay. So there is about the oxidation state of halogen family. So halogen family is the oxidation state. Going to be in this order. Okay. So then after this, knowing the oxidation state, we'll move on to next reactions, that is so reactivity. So how these are going to have a reactivity here. So coming to the chemical reactivity. So chemical reactivity bandra, and we know all halogens are going to be highly reactive here. So all halogens enide, all halogens are going to be highly reactive. So they are going to be highly reactive. So because of their electron gain enthalpy, so negative electron gain enthalpy irodrinda, and even because of high electrode potential. So ಎರಡು conditions ಇಲ್ಲಿ reactivity ಗೆ ನೆನ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. So one thing is because of higher negative electron gain enthalpy, and another thing is high electrode potential. So because of these two reasons, these halogens are going to react with both metals and non-metals to form halides. So they form halides. So metal agbodu atha non-metal jothe eradu jotena idu react agutte. And coming to the reactivity order, so reactivity order enagutte namage illi down the group reactivity is going to decrease. So reactivity of halogen So here reactivity of halogen is going to decrease down the group. So with respect to or in accordance with the electrode potential. So electrode potential basis mele. So illan agutte namge the reactivity order decreases as we move down the group. So if you take fluorine, so the electrode potential of fluorine is going to be 2.87. Okay, so this is the electrode potential, and then fluorine 1.36, bromine is 1.09, and iodine will be having 0.5. So because of this, the reactivity of halogen goes on decreasing as we move down the group. Okay, so you can also observe in the slide that ready acceptance of an electron is the reason for the strong oxidizing nature of halogens. So adralli here before I start off with oxidizing reaction or oxidizing power, higher electrode potential iruvantaddu will be having high reduction tendency and are more reactive in the halogen. So yavadella halogen electrode potential ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ they will have high reduction tendency and they are going to be more reactive. So here fluorine will be having higher electrode potential, so it has a tendency to reduce itself and oxidize other. So because of which here fluorine is going to be a strongest oxidizing agent. So it can oxidize other halides even in solution form or in the solid form. Solid form or the solution form and adana ionize ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay. So F2 is the strongest oxidizing agent and it oxidizes other halide ions, as I told, in the solid phase. Okay, so you can see there F2 0 ittu 0 in the -1 ಹೋಗ್ತಿದೆ, which means it is getting reduced by itself and it is oxidizing other halogen. X minus in the X2 andre -1 ittu adu 0 ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. You can see there in the example, right? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ example ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ?
Yes, sir.
So in this example you can observe. So to explain the oxidizing power of fluorine, will be reacting that with the water as well. So if fluorine is going to react with water, so fluorine water jothe react ಆದರೆ it will form HF and oxygen gas will be liberated. So fluorine is the only element when react with the water it is going to liberate oxygen. So remember that among the group 17 element, fluorine is the only one which is going to liberate oxygen gas and it reacts with the water by forming HF. And you know HF. So other riti, if you take Cl2, if you take Br2, or if you take I2, so all are going to be reacting with the water, but only fluorine will liberate oxygen. Rest of the elements will form oxo acids. Okay, ಬೇರೆವೆಲ್ಲ oxacids formation ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ Cl ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, HCl formation ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು HBr formation ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Here HOCl and here HOBr. Fluorine cannot form HOF. HOF is unstable, highly unstable ಇದು. Okay, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ -2 ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ +1 ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ +1, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ -2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದು +1 ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಫ್ಲೂರಿನ್ +1 ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಫ್ಲೂರಿನ್ +1 ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಕ್ ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಫ್ಲೂರಿನ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಕ್ಸೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಆಫ್ HOF. ಸೊ ಅದು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅನ್ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ fluorine oxidizes water to oxygen. So ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅದು O2 ಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸ್ಡ್. ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so other basis ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು oxidizing power of halogen ನ explain ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So similarly you can see in all other examples. But ಬೇರೆ examples ಅಲ್ಲಿ you cannot see that the formation of oxygen ಅಥವಾ oxygen formation ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Instead of that hydrohalic ಅಥವಾ hypohalous acidಗಳು. Okay, hydrohalic or hypohalous acids will be formed. But when the reaction of iodine with water is not possible, reaction of hydrogen is water is not possible. Andre idu spontaneous agala. This is going to be non-spontaneous reaction. Okay, so if you take acidic medium, avaga you can easily carry out this reaction. I2 plus H2 ideyala. So a reaction acidic medium alli easy agi agutte reaction. So that reaction. Okay. So there is the oxidizing power or oxidizing property of halogen family. So among this strongest oxidizing agent yadagiruತ್ತದೆ, fluorine will be strongest oxidizing agent. Okay. So let's discuss some of the anomalous behavior of fluorine. So anomalous behavior ಗೆ again reasons ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ? What are the reasons for the anomalous behavior of fluorine? So reasons ಹೇಳಿ.
High electronegativity, ionization enthalpy.
Yes.
Small size,
Yes.
vacant,
Absence of vacant d orbital. So ನಾಲ್ಕು ರೀಸನ್ಗಳು: ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೈಜು, ಹೈ ಅಯನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಎನರ್ಜಿ, ಹೈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋನೆಗೆಟಿವಿಟಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ absence of vacant d orbital. So these are going to be the reason for anomalous behavior of fluorine. So let's see what all the anomalous behavior does fluorine exhibit. So ionization enthalpy, electronegativity, and electrode potential are all higher for fluorine than expected from the trends set by other halogens. Okay. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ionization energy ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, electronegativity ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, electrode potential ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ? ನಮಗೆ ಫ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. and ionic and covalent radii. Melting point and boiling point and electron gain enthalpy are going to be a little less than expected. Okay, so ionic radii agbodu athwa covalent radii agbodu, melting ಮತ್ತೆ boiling point agbodu, and even electron gain enthalpy, as you all know, so are all going to be quite lower than expected. The anomalous behavior of fluorine is attributed, as I told, small size ಮತ್ತೆ highest electronegativity, and most of the reactions of fluorine is going to be exothermic. Most of the reactions of fluorine ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ exothermic ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. Okay, so it forms only one oxide acid while other halogen forms a number of oxo acids. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಡಯಾಟಮಿಕ್, ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನೀವು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಡಯಾಟಮಿಕ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And the hydrogen fluoride HF, which is a liquid due to strong hydrogen bonding, other halides are gases, so we'll be discussing about that. So these are the anomalous behavior of fluorine. So ಒಂದು ನೀವು ಅದರದ್ದು electrode potential negativity enthalpy ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, melting point boiling point ಮತ್ತೆ electron gain enthalpy ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗಿದೆ expected ಗಿಂತ, and fluorine reactions ಎಲ್ಲಾನು exothermic ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, all the reactions of fluorine, and it forms only one oxo acid whereas other forms a number of oxo acids. HF is a liquid, other are halides are gases. So we'll see reactions of 17 group elements one by one. So first we'll take reaction with hydrogen. So hydrogen jothe reaction. So hydrogen jothe reaction agi what kind of compounds they can form? What are the compounds it may form?
HF, HCl, hydrogen.
Yes, alva hydrogen to react agi they can form HF, HBr, HCl and HI. So ಇವೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, so HF, HCl, HBr, HI na formation ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So they all react with the hydrogen to give hydrogen halide. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, affinity for hydrogen decreases from fluorine to iodine. So affinity ಅಂದ್ರೆ attraction towards hydrogen ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, as we move down the group decrease ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. And ಈಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, hydrogen halides ನ ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ they are going to form hydrohalic acids like oxo acids na formation ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ they are going to form hydrohalic acids. Okay, so here physical state ಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ HF ನಮಗೆ liquid form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, and all other going to be in the gaseous state. So ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ gaseous state ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So this is because of the formation of hydrogen bond in the HF. So HF ಅಲ್ಲಿ hydrogen bond formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so as a result, it is going to be liquid. So if we arrange the hydrogen bonding order, so hydrogen bonding order yadr ಮೇಲೆ depend ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, electronegativity ಮೇಲೆ depend ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So down the group electronegativity decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ hydrogen bond formation ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ tendency ಕೂಡ decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ as we move down the group. So down the group, the tendency of formation of hydrogen bond decreases. And we consider acidic character. So acidic bandre, so among HF, HCl, HBr and HI. So idralli namge acidic order ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So down the group ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
Decrease.
Yes, it will increase. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ HI ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? H can easily release, iodine can easily release H ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes.
Because of the size. So H small size irutte, iodine will be of larger size. So nucleus influence irodindra, so H can be easily given out. So adrinda acidic character enagutte namge as we move down the group acidic character will increase. Okay. So coming to the melting point and boiling point of this family. So melting point e bandre, so here you can see, so this is the graphical representation. So obviously we'll be having HF here somewhere. So allinda kelagade HCl irutte, little above the HCl you will be having HBr, and at high peak it will be HI.
Sir, graph ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿ
ಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? ನೋಡಿ. Okay. So HF ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, because of hydrogen bond ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ HF shows more melting point, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ like quite higher melting point ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. And HI ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ molar mass ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ HI ಅಂತ. ಸೊ molar mass ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ HF ಗಿಂತನೂ HI ದು ಮೆಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರೆಯೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು HI ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ HF, then HBr, and at last it is going to be HCl. So this is the order of melting point. So melting point order ಈ ರೀತಿ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ molar mass ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮೆಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಸೊ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಸೊ molar mass ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This follows this trend: HI, HF, HBr and HCl in the case of melting point. So melting point ಬಂದಾಗ, okay. Similarly, I'll take boiling point. So when we are taking boiling point, so boiling point bandra, again if you are going to represent that graphically, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ HF, this is HF, again ಇಲ್ಲಿ HCl, then HBr, then HI. Okay. So at this case, HF will have a stronger boiling point than any other of the family because of hydrogen bonding, and least will be HCl. After HF it is HI and HBr. So ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, HF ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. So because of hydrogen bonding HF ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಸೊ ಅದರದ್ದು ಬಾಯ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಟು HCl, HBr ಅಥವಾ H. Okay. So next we'll consider dipole moment. So dipole moment ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. Because the last time we had discussed about dipole moment. Dipole moment ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ down the group of hydrides. So Q into D and the counter dipole moment mu is equal to. So this charge is dominating and charge depends on what? Electronegativity. So higher electronegativity is higher charge. Higher the charge is, higher is the dipole moment. So down the group, dipole moment will, what happens?
Decreases.
Decreases.
So dipole moment will decrease as we move down the group. Good. Okay. So then coming to the thermal stability of this family, hydrides. Thermal stability bandre. So temperature ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ break down ಆಗುವಂತದ್ದು. So thermal stability it will follow HF will have high thermal stability, then HCl, then HBr, then last least thermal stability HI irutte. Okay. Similarly, if you are discussing about reducing character or reducing nature, so thermal stability is going to be inversely proportional to reducing character. So go according to that. Okay. So reducing character easy hydrogen acha barbeku namge alva. So adu HI alli easy hydrogen acha barutte. So that it can use in the reduction process. So hagagi thermal stability is going to be inversely proportional to reducing character. So low thermal stability, higher will be reducing. So HI will be highly reducing. Understand? Okay. So that is about reaction with hydrogen. So hydrogen is the reaction also. So next the reaction is with oxygen. So we see that reaction. So reactivity towards oxygen. So here halogens forms many oxides. Tumba oxides kalna formation madutte, but most of them are going to be unstable. So tumba oxides eno formation madutte illi oxygen, but formation maduvantaha ella oxides gulu stable agirutte anta you cannot say here. So most of them are going to be unstable here. So if we take fluorine, so fluorine forms there two oxides. You can see that on the slide. Two oxides galna fluorine formation ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. One is OF2 and another one is O2F2. So out of which OF2 is thermally stable at 298 Kelvin. So room temperature OF2 is going to be thermally stable, but this O2F2 that is going to be unstable. So O2F2 is not going to be stable, but O2F2 will be unstable. But this OF2 matte O2F2 ide, so that can be used as fluorinating agent. So this OF2 and O2F2. So they are used as fluorinating agent. Okay, so fluorinating agent. So this O2F2, any O2F2 ide. So this is used as fluorinating agent So this O2F2 oxidizes plutonium to PuF6. So plutonium na PuF6 agi convert ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, and the reaction is used in removing plutonium from nuclear fuel. Nuclear fuel ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ nuclear fuel ಇಂದ plutonium na remove ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ they use this process. Okay, by using O2F2 they oxidize PuF6. PuF6 ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಅದು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಫ್ಯೂಯಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೂಟೋನಿಯಂ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಪ್ಲೂಟೋನಿಯಂ ನ PuF6 ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so for that O2F2 is used. Okay, remember that. So next we have is a chlorine, bromine and iodine. So e chlorine, bromine ಮತ್ತೆ iodine ಏನಿದೆ, they form oxides in which their oxidation state varies from +1 to +7. So chlorine ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ bromine ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ iodine ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. So those three elements forms oxides with other halogens. ಬೇರೆ halogens ಜೊತೆ oxides formation ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ with the ranging of +1 to +7. So +1 ಇಂದ +7 ತನಕ. The stability of the oxides formed and their stability order is in the decreasing order of their stability. So stability ಯಾವುದು, ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್, ಐಡಿನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ರೋಮಿನ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಐಡಿನ್ ಏನು ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, they are going to be stable, and about bromine though, where is they are going to be least stable. So by bromine is going to be least stable. And higher oxidation state, if the oxidation state is high, or I can take it as higher oxides of halogen tend to be more stable than lower ones. So higher oxidation iruvanta halogenಗಳು they can be more stable than the low oxidation state irodikkinta. Okay, so if we take oxides of chlorine, so chlorine the oxides galna consider madidre, like we have ClO2, Cl2O6, and Cl2O7. Okay, so these are the oxides of chlorine. Okay, so all these oxides of chlorine are going to be highly oxidizing agent. So all they are going to be highly oxidizing agent. Okay, so we can see here. So chlorine, bromine, iodine forms oxidation states. No. Tell me, okay, so let me clear this. So chlorine oxides, Cl2O, ClO2, Cl2O6, Cl2O7 are highly reactive oxidizing agent and tend to explode. So they are highly reactive oxidizing agent. Adralli ClO2 ಏನಿದೆ, so ClO2 na bleaching agent ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So bleaching of paper pulp ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, textiles ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, or in water treatment. Okay, so in all that they use it as a bleaching agent, ClO2 na. So new bleaching powder formula ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, so ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ you can see ClO2 presence. Okay. So that is the about Cl of a chlorine. And least reactive is bromine. So bromine is in the bromine oxide, so least reactive. So the bromine oxides like Br2O, BrO2, BrO3 are going to be least stable halogen oxides. So they are not more stable, they are going to be the least stable halogen oxides and exist only at low temperatures. So yavaga this can exist and they can exist only at lower temperatures. Okay. So here they are very powerful oxidizing agents. So even though they exist only at low temperature, they are going to be very powerful oxidizing agents. So tumba powerful oxidizing agent agirutte. And iodine also exhibits some of oxides. You can see I2O4, I2O5, I2O7. Okay, are insoluble solids, and they are going to decompose on heating. I2O5 is a very good oxidizing agent, and it is going to be used for the estimation of carbon monoxide. Okay, so least reactive oxide ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So that is going to be bromine oxide. Okay, order is I ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ Cl ಆಮೇಲೆ Br. So that is about the oxides. Okay. So all the oxides of chlorine, as I told, they are going to be powerful oxidizing agent. So you should remember adna. Adar mele questions arise agutte. Then if we take reaction with metals, and non-metals ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ. So here halogens react with metal to form metal halides. You can see that alkali metals ಮತ್ತೆ alkali metals ಮತ್ತೆ alkali earth metals ಜೊತೆ react ಆಗಿ they want to form salts. So they react with metals and non-metals. Non-metal ಗೆ ನೀವು oxygen ಜೊತೆ oxides formation ಮಾಡಿದೀರಾ. Iodine oxide formation just now you have come across. Okay. So ionic character ಇಲ್ಲಿ main ಆಗಿ ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Ionic character of the halide decreases in the order. So ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So ionic character ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ decrease ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Metal halides ಅಲ್ಲಿ MF, M ಅಂದ್ರೆ metal, MF, MCl, FBr, Mi. So ಈ ತರ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ionic character decrease ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ if I take MF, so ಇದು ionic ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ this is going to be having covalent character as major. Okay. So this is because of polarizability of anion increases. Now Fazan's rule prakara nododadre, as the size of anion increases, the covalent character increases anta helidire. Size of anion ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಂಗೆ covalent character increase ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ as a result our polarizing power of anion increases, the covalent nature also increases and decreasing the ionic character. Okay, so remember that. So other rate, if a metal exhibits more than one oxidation state, adralli higher oxidation state na yavud exhibit madutte, higher oxidation state yavudಕ್ಕೆ irutte, it will be more covalent. Higher oxidation state iruvantadu will exhibit more covalent character than lower. So lower ella enagutte namage ionic character exhibit madutte, higher oxidation state irodu covalent character exhibit madutte. So for example, if I take SnCl4 and SnCl2. So ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋವಲೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದು? Which is going to be covalent compound out of SnCl4 and SnCl2?
SnCl4 more covalent.
Yes. So SnCl4 because of higher
Oxidation state.
oxidation state. Okay. So other ರೀತಿ if we take PbCl4 and PbCl2, so ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾಗ can just by seeing their high oxidation state you can predict whether they are having a covalent character or ionic character. Okay. So remember that that is ionic character and covalent character is going to be very important. So there are tumba questions arise. Okay. So there is a reaction halogens with metals and non-metals. So metals and non-metals with the reaction. So after the reaction between metal and non-metals, so next we'll move on to okay. So reactivity of halogen towards halogen. Andre halogen matte halogen reaction aguvanthadu. Here you can see reactivity of halogen towards halogen. So halogen reacts with the halogen. So halogen combine among themselves to form a number of compounds known as interhalogens. Idra mele question bande barutte. Interhalogens are very important. Interhalogens andre enilla, they are going to react with another halogen. One halogen ಇನ್ನೊಂದು halogen ಜೊತೆ react ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Halogen combining among themselves to form a number of compounds. So ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು interhalogens ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. So ಎಷ್ಟು type of interhalogen formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can see there XX, XX3, XX5, XX7. Okay. So ಈ ತರ 4 different ನಮಗೆ ಏನು halogens formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ where X is larger size halogen and X dash is smaller size. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು ಸೈಜ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅದು ಸೈಜ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಹ್ಯಾಲಜನ್ ನೀವು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬೇಕಂಗ್ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ನೀವು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ interhalogen. Okay. So here you can take a reaction of Cl2 plus F2. It will form what? ClF. So other riti Br2 na you are going to react with 3F2. So it will form 2BrF3. Okay. So ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮೋಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಿನ್. ಸೊ ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ClF3 ನಾ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಈ ತರ. ಸೊ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಹ್ಯಾಲಜನ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋಂಥದ್ದು ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಮೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಂಟರ್ಹ್ಯಾಲಜನ್. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ XYN ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ XX dash ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ XX dash or you can take it as XYN ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಂತ. XX dash ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ N ಅಂತ. ಈ X dash ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ N. ಓಕೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ X ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ this X can never be fluorine. ಈ X fluorine ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. This can never be fluorine. And X dash ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this X dash can never be iodine. So this X dash can never be iodine. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. X never be fluorine and X dash can never be iodine. Whereas this N ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದೇನು odd number. And this odd number will be within 1 to 7. Okay. Okay, so that is N should be equal to odd number. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ಈ ತರ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ XY3 ಅದಲ್ಲ, ಇದು X dash ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. and take it as X3 dash ಅಂತ. ಈಗ ಇದು IF3, ಈ ತರ IF5 and IF7. so these are different kinds of compounds they will form. Okay, so they are said to be interhalogen compounds. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.